So here's where we ended up. It cracked the bell housing right off it, and it sucks because it cracked like past the O-ring, so we can't use this case to put an ultra bell on it. We're gonna take Seth's truck and we're just gonna go door knocking on a few transmission shops and just see if someone's available and we can get a transmission. Well, I was just saying, like, I'm sure there'll be some transmissions like on the ground. I'm like, man, I could just leave them some cash and pinch one. None of those are Turbo 400s anyway, but there's a phone number on the door. It's different from the number listed on Google. She's actually on her way down here now to see if she's got something. We have a shot of getting this thing done. You're kidding. It's already empty. How much you want for it?
Yeah, you have to talk to her about that.
$100.
Okay. I was sort of thinking more like 50. It is what I need.
Okay.
This crack is not ideal, and it can sort of only bolt it up using one bolt on that side.
I'll take 50 for it.
Perfect. Let me go get some cash for you straight away. All right, so we have got the whole old one like apart in bits. It actually come apart pretty easy. The boys have run off with the new case. They were gonna clean it up for me. Basically, as soon as they get back, we'll start reassembly. It's actually relatively simple, but I just want to make sure I don't miss anything. And man, this is like a dead set being a roller coaster of the last couple of days. I mean, these trips, the whole trip is a roller coaster, but couldn't do it without all the help from all the boys. I'm just so grateful. But if we can get this thing back together and do a skid, man, like doing a friggin' rebuild out here on the back of Seth's trailer. Shout out to SP Tools. We got everything here. Everything's SP. And yeah, like these guys have just been awesome. You got little booties on.
So we're gonna try one.
There's another one over here too.
Slap up one, we're gonna chuck it.
Hey, but just a reminder, if you can't walk bare feet on the surface, neither can your dog. So it might look silly, but that's how you do it. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Oh, it's through the bar.
Oh, yes.
We air dried it for you.
Dude. Oh, man. Oh, it actually come up nice. Well, we tried our hardest and the box just isn't going in. I trimmed the ears, but I didn't trim enough off. It's now 10 to 5. The driver's briefing is at 5, and then I'll be commentating from then. And this is where we got to. I mean, yeah, this took me pretty much all day to rebuild the box. And well, we had to go get a box. That was at 9 a.m. What's the time now? It's 5 o'clock now. So from 9, like we got back here at like 11 with the box. It's 5 o'clock now. It's built. It's ready to go back in. It's just too much work to get done before tonight and commentate. And I'm prioritizing commentate. So yeah, we're doing that. So I literally got 0 footage of that whole thing. All right, I got 0 footage because I was on the mic. We're out here. we're out here doing shit. All right, so thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. All right, guys, we're back. We are at Archie and Katie's shop in Houston. Today, we're going to be getting the car running. If you've seen the previous video, we've done a gearbox rebuild in the car park and just ran out of time to get it in the car. So today, we're going to be getting it in the car, getting it running, seeing if it works. We've also got Ricky heading over. We've got Frosty just behind you there. We're going to be getting these cars running for a demo skid this Saturday, local here in Houston. Let's see if this gearbox does its thing. Righto, it's in. It's just been a little bit temperamental with closing up the gap between the bell housing and the block, and I don't want to do it up, you know, too tight with the bolts, sort of thing, like with a rattle gun, because it'll crack the bell housing. So we're going to cinch them up by hand, get it in there.
Ratchet's stuck in the fucking pinion. That's what I feel. Seriously, that's what's going on right now. Okay, here we go. Hello, Australia mates. We're out here down under, working on shit boxes. Not literally down under this vehicle.
What's your name? What are you doing?
Me, I'm Scott. I'm just another Aussie. Doing nothing. Here.
It works. It freaking works, man. That thing was just chucked together, like, oh man. So we got it in, and I think I put 2 bottles of tranny fluid in it. Then we fired it up and it started moving, and that, like, first gear worked. I was like, oh, well, it kind of worked. And then we're like, right, we'll test second gear, and it just flared, like tires didn't move. So Frosty had like about half a bottle in his truck, so I put that in, and it still wasn't showing up on the dipstick. I'm like, all right, well, we'll go get another, like, I'll fill it up and then we'll see, you know? So it took another 3/4 of a bottle till it finally showed on the dipstick, and then it done that, and it works, and bruh. Anyway, so Ricky is on his way. He actually should be here very shortly. He's gonna need to put a trans back in his car as well. Yeah, we'll get his car running, and then, yeah, this Saturday, skids at the Houston Raceway. We're on. It's a big relief. When you're overseas, you do something like that. We got awesome help from these guys with the workshop and that. They've just been fantastic, and it's a really, really good feeling to have this thing going. So, what up, boys? Who left that floral heap of shit out in the road, bro? All right, we're good. Straighten up. Ricky, mate, what's the story with these unroadworthy rear tyres, mate?
So I had to do a little bit of testing when I rocked up to Somerville Highway Patrol. Full-time one.
Bro, you been skidding with this?
Yeah, I've got
your shit's fucked,
so,
bro.
so
You can't
this,
skid with Teflon tape.
so first time, about 6 years ago, when I made my emission leads, I put this right here, and it stayed here for 6 years. Just think, and
That's the crimper for the MSD lines, man.
Yep, and last time I had to make leads, I used this one, and I knew exactly where it was.
Nice.
It's got secrets. I feel like every banana car's got like secrets, special secrets, you know.
Yes.
How tough is this transmission?
So you've learned early model Commodore with putting the TH400 in, yeah?
Yeah.
How shit is it?
Fully experienced, bro. How start advertising.
How not fun is it?
It ain't the best thing in the world, but it's what we got, you know.
Oh, I'll tell you, once it's all together, it's so fucking good. But once it's apart, it's like, oh.
It wasn't fun when
Converter spaces have been all janked up, and I think you lost one or two.
Yeah, one of them went ejected into the crowd like a bullet, and somebody actually thought that they were going to show that.
Literally, man. Here you go. So we got this con down here who's going to fire up this lathe real quick and do up 3 new spaces.
Yeah.
It's all his gear, and he obviously knows what he's doing, like, big time.
Yeah.
I was gonna offer to do it for Ricky, but I'm still learning. You know what I mean?
And you got to let the master go to work, like you.
100%. And this guy knows what he's doing right here, man. So we got some aluminium bar stock, and he's gonna center drill it, and then he's gonna mill down the outside, part them off.
Yeah.
Three pieces. Easy job for him. He 100% he knows what he's doing. And this is a real treat, you know what I mean?
This is unreal.
You just rock up to a workshop. We got a hoist, we got all the tools in the world, and we got a lathe, and we got a man who knows how to use a lathe like the back of his hand. So
yeah, it's unreal.
We're solid. He's got the part off tool in there, and he's going to set the depth of that dog. He got a digital readout on this thing.
Wrong one too. Always zero the wrong one.
Nah, you good, you good. 0.29 of an inch, bro.
Hell yeah.
Size your dick.
I can't believe how fast he's actually
He's too quick, man. He's too quick.
Very, very, very vital piece of my puzzle that I was needing right there.
100%, man.
And I can't believe he's already there. That's just chilling through it like butter.
Yeah, mate, that's solid as.
Wow, I can't believe how fast he just punched. That was literally like 3 minutes.
You're like, not even, not even. Just had material laying around too, like.
Oh, I can't believe even like the right size.
Yeah.
Man, I would have almost cut him with an angle grinder and just called it. And just called it good with an angle grinder.
That's right.
But instead you got a digital readout going to 0.0000000. We got the flywheel sitting in there, nice new billet flywheel from Circle D.
Fucking sexy.
And put that on, then we can put the box in and keep going. All right, well, we're at that time. Box is in. Oh, we got to put some fluid in it. We're going to put more than 200 mil fluid in this time. So Jack Harrison rocking up just in the nick of time. I'm about to get this thing going. Excuse that dirty lens. I don't know what's going on there. There he is. Ooh, ooh. Ricky's is back together. Pipes are on. He's got some tires to change. Then we're going to get all these. We got a lot of cars in the way here. Get them out of the way, and then we're going to go test it. By test, you know exactly what that fucking means. Thinking about starting a channel membership thing, couple of bucks a month, but have some longer format stuff available to those members, because there's a lot of stuff that we didn't put in this video, just working on the cars, banter, stuff like that, which, you know, I figured might be interesting to some of you guys. So drop a comment down below if that's something you guys would be interested in. I'll do it. If no one wants it, there's no point doing it. But anyway, the cars are good to go, so yeah, we'll see you on the next one.